6:39 Pacific Standard Time, then the PM. It's still the 7th of August 2023. The Weaver Agency of Rosamond, California. He's already lost his mind at this point. The Trump watch going on and the political crap going on. Ohio making its voting debut. A lot of people are voting on this one just for one single item, but it still represents what kind of control that the government of Ohio, their little state house legislation wants more absolute control by having a less turnout, have a rule overturned or something like that, and then people are pissed off about it because it's still affecting abortion, but it's more than that. It's representative because it means it gives the Ohio legislature more absolute control and devastate democracy in there by limiting, almost eliminating voting. People are pissed and they're voting in droves on this one. You want to hear more about the damn Trump situation? I suppose everybody else is talking to you about it at this point. What was it last week that the judge had admonished Trump? Keep his mouth shut. Don't pass off information to anybody else. What's he do? Passes off information at his rallies and actually on his Truth Central. To which prosecution picked up on it, filed a motion with the judge and telling him, look, he's doing it what you warned him about. Judge fires the response from the attorney says, no, 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 no. We want this tried in the media, not in a public courtroom. We want everything out in the open. We want it exposed. Judge tonight said, Friday, get your asses in the court. We're going to hash it out. Federal judge in Washington District is not playing around with this crap. Now, she's probably going to be wanting Trump in there to listen to this crap. Wants him to know that either he continues to do his stuff, they're going to shut his ass down. MSNBC, Rachel Maddow Show.
Publicized when it comes to evidence from this case. They're also apparently steaming along in their ongoing investigation of Trump, particularly related to the fake elector scheme that stretched across 7 different states. Reporter Amy Gardner and her colleagues at the Washington Post report today, quote, the Smith investigation into the electors does not appear to be over. In recent days, federal prosecutors have issued a new raft of subpoenas about the fake elector scheme in multiple states. Okay, well, there are already felony state charges pending against Trump's fake electors in Michigan. Are more Trump fake electors going to get charged in more states, given that the scheme did stretch across 7 states? Are any fake electors potentially looking at charges at the federal level? If there are going to be additional charges brought against fake electors at the federal level or elsewhere, does that open up new avenues for potential witness testimony against Trump and his existing co-defendants or any of his unindicted co-conspirators? I have many questions. I did not know this was still an open federal matter. Joining us now is Amy Gardner, national political reporter for the Washington Post. Ms. Gardner, I really appreciate you being here tonight to talk about this reporting. Thank you.
It's great to be here. Thanks, Rachel.
Do we know anything about the contours of the federal investigation into the fake electors and how that investigation might differ or overlap with some of the state investigations that have already borne fruit in terms of charges in Michigan and that may yet bear fruit in other states, including Georgia, New Mexico, Arizona, Wisconsin?
I think we do. We learned quite a bit from the federal indictment last week. We learned that Jack Smith is alleging something quite revelatory, in my view, which is that the Trump campaign was basically executing a scam, he alleges, by claiming that the electors were meeting only to preserve their legal recourse should any of their lawsuits prevail in court in the various states where they were contesting the results. What Jack Smith is alleging in this indictment is that people, including Rudy Giuliani, knew all along that they were planning to use these elector certificates to attempt to obstruct the proceedings on January 6, 2021. And that's pretty remarkable. Where that, to your question, where that differs from what we think, what is happening in some of the states and what we think is going to continue happening in Georgia, potentially next week, in New Mexico, potentially in Wisconsin, where Governor Tony Evers has called for an investigation into the electors there, is a focus more on the electors themselves. It appears that Mr. Smith is focused on the Trump campaign officials, lawyers who were executing this plan, not the electors themselves. So I think that's one of the key distinctions that we see so far between the federal and the state investigations.
Can you tell anything? I was very surprised in your reporting today, very interested that you described new subpoenas, a new raft of subpoenas going out on the electors issue, even now. Is there anything different that you can tell from what you know about the new subpoenas compared to with earlier parts of the investigation in terms of how it's evolving?
Unfortunately not. We don't know very much at all. I mean, what we do know is that in the states, the focus has also included an examination of the electors themselves. We know, for instance, that in Georgia, at least 3 of the electors who voted on December 14th, 2020, for Donald Trump and sort of presented themselves as the true, proper electors, are under investigation and are targets in the investigation by Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis. We really don't know much more about what's happening with the federal investigation. It's not unusual, as I'm sure you know, for subpoenas to continue after an initial indictment. We also, as you noted in the previous block, there are 6 co-conspirators unnamed in the indictment, the federal indictment, and we know who 5 of those 6 are. Giuliani, of course, is one of them, and we're expecting. We don't know whether there will be further indictments, but it certainly would not be unusual for there to be additional charges coming down the pike.
Amy Gardner, a national political reporter for the Washington Post, who's been really hot on this story for a very long time now, and as it continues to evolve. I really appreciate you keeping us updated, Amy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. That was another thing I was going to be talking about, and I'm dropping stuff. Give me a second here. I know, mamas. Yeah, commercial break. Okay, so what I was trying to get at this point over here. Earlier on Rachel Maddow's show, she was also talking about, and this one really scared the hell out of me. I think I should be talking more about this one instead of the Trump or DeSantis or anything else regarding that damn stuff, because this is still along the same issues we're having. No, mamas, I'm not taking you out. My little dog's been out already, but I'm not ready to take her out just yet. There's a company out there that really freaked Rachel out. A gun nut manufacturing place that wants to manufacture guns for preschoolers. Kid you not. A 5-year-old, or less than that, could own a semi-automatic rifle. Balanced for the kid, equipped for stubby little arms, light in weight, and not a toy. You gun nuts out there who support the Second Amendment like crazy and worship the gun before anything else, you'll think this is nothing new. You train your kids how to use it, but a toddler? A toddler. How the hell is a frickin' 4 or 5-year-old gonna understand once you pull the damn trigger, consequences happen? They've got no understanding. I know, I was a kid during those days. I'd gotten my ass tanned and I got my ass yelled at. I got yelled at by my mother for getting into a damn fight. But if I was going to have a gun during that time, would I understand just showing that gun off? That breaks so many rules. And then you've got pulling the damn trigger. Even worse. What happens if the kid brings the gun to school and shoots the damn school up? They're getting younger and younger with the damn weapons they get. Usually from the damn parents. Or whoever they're living with, the adults. Or maybe from other friends who bring the damn guns in and creates another massacre. But we must sell the kids guns. We must train them right. A fucking 4-year-old's going to understand life and death. He's going to understand the consequences of losing his parents, of losing his freedom, of losing his life. Yes, they will not kill the kid, but they'll incarcerate him until he's 18 and kick him out. But he's still got that stigma he's got to deal with. He brings a gun into a school, a new toy he just got from this company out there who manufactures guns just for his size, his stubby little arms, and he's happy about it. And he tries to show it off, fully automatic, takes the safety off, and then everything else goes all in a handbasket. And he doesn't realize how come people are dying. Because he just wanted to show how the gun works. Kids would be screaming. Parents are screaming outside. The teachers are bloody and shit. Principal would come in, and there goes a gun. Unless the gun was taken out of the damn kid's hands, or he drops the gun. Is it going to be continuing firing at that point? Injuring more kids, causing more bloodshed? Is that what happens? Is that what's going to happen? It's bad enough that I have to go into a college campus as an adult. And I'm going to have to worry every single second of whether or not the next schmuck next to me is going to kill me or not. I'm not talking about a teacher having a bad day. I'm talking about some stranger I don't even know who may or may not be a student. Sits in a class and decides, okay, I don't like what's going on, and starts shooting people left and right. Or better yet, goes out on the campus, sits around for a while with a bag, pulls out weapons, and starts shooting up the place. Or even better, he's got a conniption fit against a student or a teacher. Maybe he was a former. And then when they had the shooting of a sheriff's deputy out in Los Angeles County, in the Antelope Valley, Lancaster, Sergeant Steve Owens. That day I had off. I was at home, but I was reading the damn text and checking the news all the damn time. And Steve Owens was trying to find this one gang member in a home in a street that was parallel, close to it, to the damn school. He comes into this one particular backyard and he gets slaughtered by the damn gang member. Killed a cop. That's an automatic death sentence. The whole damn college had to be put on lockdown. Nobody gave a shit about how it affected the college, but it affected about the sheriff being killed. I hear months later that UCLA has the same damn issue, except they have an asshole coming into the campus, going to a Pacific classroom and shooting the professor. That was a former student. I look at the campus. I see how they're dealing with it. They're not protected. There's one particular building. It's an open season. It's a duck shoot. So many damn windows to brighten up the place, and it's a duck shoot. It's not even earthquake safe. I'm not a structural engineer. I'm looking at the damn place and I automatically know it's not safe. But I have to go to a class in it. I went to a class in it for 16 weeks. And I was also looking outside the window and looking outside the area and saying, if I was a sorry son of a bitch who had a gun and I had a beef, I was going to shoot. I'd shoot into the windows at the targets moving. And I'd keep shooting for the fun of it. Until somebody fires a gun and she kills me. That's the thought that scares the hell out of me. I'm going to be maybe retrograding myself as a little kid in preschool to kindergarten. And then a kid decides he's going to bring a gun into the class. I'm not going to have any idea what to deal with this one. Because at that point, the kid's bringing a gun. He doesn't realize what the hell he's doing, doesn't fully thought it out. Will he get it? I don't know. Next thing I'm not going to know, I'm going to get killed. Or injured. I wondered why. Why was this little fucker having a damn gun going to kill every other little kid in here, including the damn teacher? What was this little son of a bitch's major malfunction? And that would scare the hell out of me, wouldn't it? I saw what Rachel Maddow was showing and how it was going online while politics was going on, and this is what scares the hell out of me. I found the damn website she was talking about. The first page they've got is confirm the age. If you're 18 or older, then you could put that in there and see something. Of course, mine is going to be modified a bit because I am not giving these bastards that kind of a satisfaction just yet. I can put in any date of birth, they won't verify it. I can submit the information over to them. How the hell they're gonna... You gotta be kidding me. It doesn't exist. Oh, you're shitting me. Try that one. Did you know that February had the 31 days in it? Of course, I'm just waiting for it to have a conniption fit. Here we go. you see an adult with a fucking toddler with a goddamn gun. The first page, the banner that they got, is an adult supervising a fucking kid with a fucking loaded gun, aiming at the damn camera. Now, I know you Second Amenders out there don't think it's a big fucking deal. Well, let's just say how many people were going to get slaughtered now. The blood's on everybody's hands. Consumers want this damn shit. They want the bloodshed. They're going to reap it. They want to talk about being Christian. They keep forgetting what Christ had warned them. Those who live by the sword are going to die by it. Substitute sword with a gun. But you're supposed to be religious. You're supposed to be spiritual. You're supposed to be fanatical about it. Yeah, well, guess what? More of this 22 long rifle. 22 cal. And it still does damage to a young kid when the bullet enters a kid. This is not just a BB gun. So yeah, I've got a problem with this damn shit. I'm having an issue over it. I could give a rat's ass about if Trump's team has a problem concerning about the damn court filings in Trump's mouth. He's going to get himself buried anyway. Like the frickin' worm he is. What I cared more, what disturbed me more is not the damn court filings. It's when I see a kid, a toddler with a fucking weapon in an advertising ad, and they think it's okay because since what is a fucking toddler going to have that much intelligence, understanding about how the fucking gun works and the consequences of that shit. I'm going to be waiting for the damn news reports. I'm going to be waiting for the bloodshed. I'm going to be waiting for people killing each other left and right. I'm getting sick and tired. I told you so. I'm getting sick and tired of it's your responsibility, guys. You guys just don't give a shit, and you're going to get your asses shot up by your own stupidity. I'm not going to be laughing about it. I'm going to be throwing up all over it.